Hey, what's going on, people? You already know who it is. It's your boy Gerard Abdul Moultrie in the building yet on another exciting episode of Weapons of Man. Today, today is a good day. It's beautiful outside. I love this scenery right here, man. It's one of the greatest sceneries I've ever seen, and it so happened to be behind my house. Beautiful. This is where I spend all my time at. Yet, anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it. So, if you remember from episode 2, we talked about the knife, and episode 1 we talked about the stick. Now, on this episode of I wanna talk about some of the defenses. Yeah, some of the defenses of can't even get it right. The defensive part of the stick when it comes to Kali, and then Kali. In the screamer drills, Kali drills, stuff like that, we practice the 5 blocks, the 5 elemental blocks, and that's something what I want to talk about today. So that's what we're going to go over is the 5 blocks, the 5 blocks, the 5 blocks. You understand? The 5 blocks. Make sure I'm going to say that again. 5 blocks. All right. So again, still chilling with the Ron Balicki stick. Make sure I got to get that out there. You guys better buy it. If not, I'm going to hit you with a number 4. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get right into these blocks. All right, so I've got my left hand forward, right? So that means what? If my left hand is forward, what does that mean? That means my left foot needs to also be forward as well. Okay, so now that you see that, you see, I've got my left foot here. Let me back up some so you can see it again. Anyway, had to show the kicking skills. Anyway, so I got my left foot forward, got my left hand here. Remember, this left hand is always moving about. It's always meant to protect and push, things of that nature. So I got my stick in my right hand, right? So the very first thing I want to do, I'm going to take my right foot and I'm coming over. This is the first block. 1, this is what's called a cover block. Later on, we'll get into umbrellas and different types of ways you can block, but just the 5 basic blocks right now. 1, this is the first block. Okay, now, the same hand. Now, from here, what you're going to do is, you're going to take this stick, come down. Try not to go this way. Try not to go this way. I'll talk about that later, okay? So, we're going to go here, down, into the number 2 block, which is preferably by the knee. As you can see, I've got my stick outside, of my knee, and I'm sliding back to create space and also to not avoid any serious impact. Okay, so what I mean is I'm not just going to sit here and just wait for him to hit me right here in the knee. No, I want to absorb some of that energy by pushing back a little bit. Boom, just like that, okay? So you're gonna go, let's go from 1 to 2 again. 1, right here. Why do we go here? I'm gonna talk about that too, okay? So we're gonna go here. I'm moving out the way just in case somebody's trying to come here or come straight down. I don't want to be in the range of that number 12 strike, whoever trying to hit me over top of the head like so. We don't want that. I want to be out the way. That's why I'm here and I would strike. But all things come from the 5 blocks. I just like explaining myself as we go along. But anyway, we're back to 1. Remember, here down as I shift. 2, right? Now from right here, I'm gonna shift again a little bit back this way towards my left. Well, for you guys, it'll be your right, I think. But it's gonna be my left, right? So do it like I say. From my left, I'm shifting this way. This is 3. right? So let's do those 3 blocks again. So 1, right? 2, 3. Now, from right here, we're gonna shift back to the right. Back to the left on the opposite side of my knee, right? So I'm blocking my knee here. As you can see, I'm going from 3 to 4 right here. Boom. You can see? So let me do that again. So from 3 to 4, just like this. Again, creating that space and that distance. That's what it's all about. You don't want to absorb that blow just by standing here and waiting for that person to impact. I mean, why would you just want to stand there? Some of you guys think that just because the block is there that you're not going to get hit. What, you going to sit right there and just say, hey, go ahead, hit me now, hit me right here. It's not going to do anything. Guess what? Your kneecap getting ready to get exploded. Boom! Straight out the park. A home run. You know what? You know what's flying over me? Your kneecap. You know why? Because you didn't block well enough. You thought that just putting the stick there by your knee was enough. It's never enough. You got to keep going over to get rid of the energy. Now, let's do it again. Now, from 1, right? 2, follow me. 3, here. 4, you saw that? 4, I'm out the way, but I still got that 4 block here, right? And now 5. I got my hand here just in case if he tries to hit me and he does make contact with the stick or anywhere in this area or whatever, that my hand is here to protect. That's what you want. You don't want to just be like, oh man, because when some people train, when they train Kali, they put this stick down. They leave this hand down and they think that this is just enough. No, because guess what's going to happen? Boom. You see that? You're going to get knocked out. Wow. Oh my God. I thought that just holding it right here was enough. No, you idiot. You got to hold it right here, just like this. Stop making simple mistakes and stop making excuses. I hate excuses. Anyway, now we're here, and that is it. Now, what I want to do is, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to do the 5 blocks from this side, and then we'll continue on from there. All right, so let's begin. Did you catch that? You better make sure you catch it, because I'm not going to do it again. You better rewind it. I got to keep going. Woo! All right, so now what I want to talk about is some of the strikes. I'm not going to get into all the strikes, okay? That comes over time. Right now, this is just level 1 off the block. All right, so let's talk about some of the strikes off of some of these blocks, okay? You can practice this again at home. So let's go to 1 again here. Remember what I said, keep your left hand up. This is for a reason. My left hand is here. Now from here, what you're gonna wanna do, you can practice, remember it's just a drill, but also we try to practice drills that turn into application. That's what it's all about, application. Can you apply the drill to application? Because drills and application are not the same. I repeat, drills and application are not the same. Now let's get right back into it. Again, so what we want to do is, let's go to this 1 block right here. I'm going to take my left hand. I'm going to reach for his wrist, especially if he has a sword. But let's just pretend that he has a stick or whatever. By practicing that, I'm taking his left hand and I'm reaching and I'm grabbing his hand with the weapon in it and I'm stepping over, boom, making contact. Now you can make contact on the wrist, on the arm, on the head, or across the face. That part depends on you. So if we go back from here, remember you can practice this drill with somebody. Here, you're blocking, grab, strike, Now, in Filipino martial arts, what we talk about is defanging the snake. Defanging the snake. This part of the snake is the snake. This part right here is, that's right, you guessed it, the fang. So we disarm that by defanging the snake. Off the block, straight to the grab, defanging the snake. Good. Now practice that at your house with some kind of stick. If by now you should already have this Baliki stick. If not, you already know what the link is at the bottom. Make sure you order one. Now, from the 1, now another strike from the 2. Let's go to the second block. Here. Remember, you're shifting here. Now, off of this block, you can do anything. And again, off of Kali drills, we call it counter offensive, defensive counter offense. I know that sounds crazy, but that's just what it is. You gotta rewind that back and put it in slow motion. Let me say it again. Counter defense with an offense to defense to offense. Now from here, if he does come, is multiple things that you can do. Now, you can reach, you can step over. You're gonna have to step over, grab. From here, step outside of the blade or stick, whatever he has, and strike. Or give you a second drill. Like I said, there are many different counters off of number 2s. It's millions of them. You can just keep going all day, but I'm trying my best to keep it simple. I like to be here, right? Once I'm here with the block, I'm gonna come back again and strike the knee, come back off the number 2, or strike in the ribs, come back off the number 2, or strike in the head, or come back off the number 2 with a strike off of a number 12 strike. And that's off of a number 2. Remember, this is the 2. You're blocking, hitting at the knee, hitting at the waist, above the waist, or at the chest or head area. This is off the number 2 block again. Okay. Now, from right here, let's go into the number 3 block. The number 3, the third one. This is your 3 block right here. Remember, I want to shift some of that energy. I want to absorb some of that energy by taking a slight step back, absorbing the blow, keeping this hand in this area. Now, what I want to do is say that he's attacking me and this stick comes on this side, on the opposite side of the stick, or it could be on this side of the opposite stick. It really doesn't matter. Let's talk about that. You know, I like to break things down very smoothly. So if I'm here and he swings and the stick is here, boom. Now he's on the outside. I can grab this stick here, grab it. Yes, grab the stick. Don't try to grab the stick and then block, because you're gonna lose your little tiny little fingers. They're gone. That's why you block first. This is the number 3. Block first, grab the stick. Guess what? Now you're striking. That's that number 2 strike. I'm sorry. That's that, yeah. Off the strike. Remember, not the block. This is just the number 2 strike from last week, what we talked about. So if we're here, that stick comes around, boom, it's blocked already. This is, remember, this is the number 3 block. Now, from here, I grab the stick. I open up, and I'm striking. This is the number 1 strike. Boom. Got it? You can strike here. Boom, with that number 1 strike, and restrike again with the number 2. So, if he comes right here again, practice. Remember, this is just a drill. There are many ways you can practice. This is number 3 block. Block, grab the stick, retract back. This is the number 1 block. And then step again, and the number 2. So, the number 3 block, boom. Grab it, the number 1 strike, and the number 2 strike. Boom. Now, if you would try to, after the video, you know, try to get you a partner and let your partner try to hit you with some of these strikes, so that way you can train them properly. Okay, right now I don't have a partner, but I soon will be, and we'll make it, you know, I'll try my best to make it look like it need to look like I'm showing you guys right here. But obviously these videos are fine. So let's keep it going. Now from here, remember this is the 3 strike. Now we're going into the number 4 block. Yeah, the number 4 block, which is by my left knee. I'm shifting over. As you can see, let's do it again. I'm shifting over. Boom. That knee is being protected by the stick, and by me having my hand out, and also me shifting a little bit over to my right. Now I'm from the 3, boom, here. Now from right here, again, it's all about defanging the snake. You can go here off of this block. You can grab his arm, lift up, knee. Again, ribs, down, boom. So to be block here, boom, boom, boom. Right? Did you see that? Okay, let me do it again in slow motion. Because you got different ways that you can attack. I mean, once you off the block that you can attack. So it's been blocked. This is the number 4 block. The number 4 block. Here. Grab, lift up, knee, retract back, rib, defang the snake, which is his hand. So it'll be here, here, defanged. He should be dropping that stick. You want to aim preferably straight to the hand, or in this area. Remember, the hand's a small area, so it's going to take a little bit of practice to try to aim at your targets. That's why you guys need to practice daily on different drills, different targets, big targets, medium-sized targets, small targets, to make sure that you're hitting what you say you want to hit, right? So let's go right back into it again. We're at that number 4 block. Boom. We've already defanged the snake here. We hit him. We hit the hand. Boom. We hit whatever, whichever way you can. Okay, but preferably right now, I want you to just grab your partner's wrist, lift up that knee, because you're already right there. You can hit here with the bottom of this stick. You can hit here, and if you can see my hand, I'm getting ready to do a turn with motion. So what I mean is I'm getting ready to turn his wrist as I step out, and I clear out the way, let him go beside me while still having his hand and defanging the snake by hitting his hand or his arm. That makes sense. All right, so now let's go into the number 5 block. The number 5 block. All right. Woo! It is hot out here today, and that's fine. It's beautiful out here. Okay, so now let's get right back into it. I like to work up to the number 5 first. So we're here off the number 1, right? The number 2, the number 3, the number 4, and now the number, so off the number 4, the number 5. Now the number 5 opposite on this side does look like the number 3. That's what it is. So here off the 4, straight into the 5, which is my favorite. So say he swings here yet again on the inside, or here on the outside, but I'm here on the inside. I can re-grab that stick. Immediately I'm gonna think about defanging the snake, okay? Because that's my goal. My goal is to defang the snake, get rid of that weapon. I don't want him to have no weapon. I want to be the only one with the weapon, okay? So we here, I grab that stick, boom, going straight to his hand or his arm, and I'm doing whatever, right? So I might go here and re-stab, right? So let's do that again. Off the number 5, here, as I step over, boom. Let's do that again. Off the number 5, boom. I'm grabbing the stick, and now the energy is being diverted behind me, which is I'm getting ready to move back that way behind me. So here, grab, boom, strike. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the elemental 5 blocks of Kali. There are other blocks, but I'm trying to keep it basic. Those are the basic blocks, okay? So you guys make sure that you practice it on that side. And remember, it's still not over. This video ain't done yet because I've done it on the right side, and now I'm gonna do it on the left because some of you guys love to make excuses. I'm right-handed. Make it for left-handed people, Gerard. Guess what? There's no excuses. What I did on the right, I'm gonna do on the left. Let's get it done. Okay, so now, let's get right into it. And 1, right? 2, right? 3. Don't forget to push that energy. 4. And 5. Did you see that? We're gonna run it right back again. Let's do it again. 1, right here. You can grab and strike. Boom, that's off the 1. Grab and strike, boom. Or the hand. Number 2, boom. Grab the hand, turn the hand, defang the hand, strike, strike. And number 3, here, I'm grabbing that stick that's on the opposite side of this stick here, and I'm striking, coming down as I defang the snake, which is his arm, which should be across here. Now hit, boom, 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 hit, boom. Right, so you see that? Let's do that again. 3, grab. I like to open up and strike. Now the stick is here. I'm never letting go of the stick. I'm never letting go. The stick here, here, and I'm attacking the knee. Come around, boom. Defanging the snake yet again. That's the 3. And the 4 on this side. If he's on this side, I'm gonna still grab. I'm always grabbing that weapon. Not exactly the weapon, but his hand, preferably for me. And I want you guys to practice by grabbing the wrist of the partner who you're doing this drill with. Here, now you can move on the outside so that weapon's on the outside, okay? And that's good too. You can strike here. Now, here, you can grab here, or you can lift the hand up. So now you have some room to work. Here, strike. Okay, so now, and then you've got my number, like I said, number 5 is my favorite. Here, because there's so much I can do from right here. Because, yeah, we'll get into that later. That's empty hands. But right now we're talking about loaded hands, which is Kali anyway. So here, that stick comes around. I grab here, lift up his arm, and I strike, put that arm down, strike, bring him closer, and then strike again. All right. So now, what I'm getting ready to do now, you already saw all the different techniques, all the basic blocks, all the basic strikes that you can do with your partner, and you can also do these drills by yourself. And what I'm getting ready to do right now, I'm going to do the 5 blocks on both sides without saying nothing. So that way, if you want to just fast forward to this part, and you could just go ahead and get right into it, but you better watch the entire video. If you don't, I will know. Let's get right into it. Now I'm on my right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Left hand. Now I'm on my left side. 1, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Ladies and gentlemen, that will end today's tutorial today on the 5 basic blocks in Kali. You guys make sure you pick up this Baliki stick or any kind of stick. I want you guys to use this stick. This stick is a good training tool for beginners, and sooner or later you will see me start using a real stick, like a real actual wood. I'm gonna use metal. I like metals. I like the metal Kali sticks better. They're lighter, harder, faster, stronger. So anyway, let's go ahead and bow out. Let's go ahead and get out of here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I had a little technical difficulty, but anyway, let's go ahead and get right back into it. So look, let's go ahead and bow out. And remember, keep your training up. Stay training. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and bow real fast. Right here, put my, well, okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm put my right foot behind here. 1, 2 step, boom. Okay, remember, like I said, keep training. What's up?